Well, you get ready for my birthday. Wow. Appreciate it, sweetie. Thanks. This is really nice. It's got the barcode and everything. Cool.
Oh, yeah, I got a little messy. My first time doing it acrylics.
That's really good.
And actually, I did the little dots, and I lost track on that side. And I think there really is 50.
Oh, 50 dots?
I think there is. Yeah.
Huh. I guess I could
52.
count it. I could go through the editor.
Yeah, I was trying to
Count
go
it.
from this side.
Kind of sad.
No, I started on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
But there really is 50.
Cool.
That's called a yellow mustard. And then the colors, I didn't want to use too many paintbrushes, so I used the same paintbrush. So that's why.
Huh. It's lightweight too. I can hang it up. That's really cool. Thanks, sweetie. All right, kitty. I might be headed to McKinney, do some house cleaning. It's off a new app. Kind of like handy.com. There's your scratch and post. You also have your cat condo and whale shark tunnel. Now the whale shark tunnel you can pick up at Walmart for about, I don't know, $20 or so. And he likes to crawl in there and play all kinds of stuff. You can kind of see it.
All right, we gotta go. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.
185,456 miles, 88 degrees Fahrenheit, July 27th. There she is, Linda. And I'm Cole. Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. Big, busy day today. Just, it's gonna be I'm gonna try to hold back on some of the footage. Anyway, we'll get to you in just a minute. In actuality, Crown of Thorns was actually written by Mother Love Bone. Pearl Jam revised the song, the 10th anniversary show of one of their, it made it on one of their albums. It made it on Pearl Jam 20, the original motion picture soundtrack. It's an amazing song, but it was not written by Eddie Vedder. It was written by the band Mother Love Bone, which you have to do a lot of research on. They're not the most popular band coming out of Seattle, but they were right there alongside of some of the great grunge bands at the time that were rising up, like Temple of the Dog, and you could even say, you know, they're right there next to Nirvana, but they really weren't. They're not really like Nirvana. Mother Love Bone was closer to maybe Pearl Jam, but they had their own thing going on, and they were nearly kind of grunge hair band. They were nearly glamour, even though that they were grunge. But they are considered one of the first grunge bands, and some say they're even the mother of grunge, rather than Nirvana. But they're known as Mother Love Bone. But Pearl Jam did cover it, and it's actually a very good cover. Select in that gateway right here. See what they're, I don't know if I'm going to do coffee. I usually only do soda. There's a movie I recommend. It's a pretty funny movie. It's called Sunshine Cleaners, and it's about a cleaning service that basically is in charge of cleaning homicide, incidences, where people have been killed, or, even if it's suicide or, homicide or whatever. And these guys bank. They make a lot of money doing this. So they come in, it's like biohazard, they wear like biohazard stuff. I want to say maybe Kristen Wiig was in it. I'll look it up in a minute. But it's actually a pretty good movie. It's about a cleaning service that only does murder sites and it's called Sunshine Cleaners. It's actually pretty good. I got some corrections. Christine Jeffs is the director. It's Sunshine Cleaning, and Kristen Wiig skipped that one. I think she was offered the part, but it actually is Emily Blunt, believe it or not. It's Sunshine Cleaning. I always get it mixed up. It's Sunshine Cleaning. It's Amy Adams is actually in it, and Emily Blunt. And Alan Arkin actually does a really good job in it. And what's funny about Alan Arkin is he's actually in another movie that has a title Sunshine in it called Little Miss Sunshine. So don't get it confused with Little Miss Sunshine. It's actually Sunshine Cleaning. And it's a great little like Generation X kind of film about these people that clean up sites where that possibly there's a homicide, and they come in and clean it up, and like they have the biohazard suits and everything. Or it's actually it's kind of a comedy, but it's really funny. Amy Adams actually is stars in it too, and Emily Blunt and Alan Arkin. It's pretty cool. Sunshine Cleaning it has to do with biohazard and crime scene cleanup. And a mother decides to take on this job, which is very unusual, to put her daughter through private school. So she's paid way more than your average cleaner. Anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. Another version of that is if you ever see a movie called Pulp Fiction. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Another movie that's very similar to that is called Pulp Fiction, by a guy named Quentin Tarantino. He's a writer, screenwriter, and director. You may have heard of him. But in Pulp Fiction, there's a character named Mr. Wolf, played by Harvey Keitel. He was also what's known as a cleaner, meaning he'd come in and clean up problems. And in this case, Vince Vega and his sidekick accidentally blew a guy's head off, and it got all over their car, and they have to clean it up and spray it down with a hose and put in these new blankets, these linens that belong to the owner's family. It's a family heirloom that was given to him for a wedding present. They use these really nice blankets to kind of set it in after they do all the cleaning, and then they have to drop the car off at a junkyard. Rambling is the road. Lukenbach is another one. Mill Bridge or something like that. Rocky Pine. It's very strange. So I got these things called handy.com, and then they have third-party ones that kind of branch out. I could tell you which one it was, but then I'd be giving away my secrets, but I'll just put it this way. It starts with an A. Anyway, that was a pretty tough one. I didn't have a lot of time because Linda is, I'm in McKinney, and Linda's in what's known as, I don't want to tell you exactly where. It's an outside suburb on the other side of Fort Worth, so it's quite a bit a ways. This was kind of like a last minute notice. So one thing I suggest on some of these apps is it must have had it down for more than 75 miles. I'm probably going to go back through and shorten it to 55 miles. I have to diddle with the app, or 50 miles, no more than 50 miles. Really, to bring me way out here from Fort Worth to McKinney, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and kind of rediddle with the app, because there's probably the same job 7 or 8 miles from where I was. So I would look at logistics, although it did call me this morning. So we'll have to put in the logistics and then maybe shorten it to like a 50-mile radius, so I'm not going to like an hour away, you know, to do basically what it is, just mild house cleaning. It's not like, you don't clean the backyard or anything like that. It gives you like a whole checklist of what you're going to clean, and it's pretty detailed. You know, like the bathroom, you know, you go in there and you clean all the stuff of it. It reminds me, I'm gonna have to get some hand sanitizer. But you know, I've done it before. I did it back in the day before the apps were really even popular at all. Back when my sister took me in when I was about to jump on a Greyhound to Los Angeles in 2004, and I had to clean some houses and things like that. So I have a little bit of experience. I even cleaned a police officer's house, but I didn't get shot or anything like that. But I have been. I did go to jail a couple times, but it wasn't anything. It wasn't a big deal. It was like one time for false charity, and that was in Long Beach, which I didn't agree with. I was working for an annual that it was like a business license kind of thing or whatever. I didn't even understand it, but I had to pay like a fine. And it was like in California, and then the stunt that I pulled. But anyway, regardless of that, I've been okay. And I went in. I also went to jail one time for not paying a school zone ticket, which I thought was completely beyond adjudication, because I got a lawyer and I thought that they had dismissed it. So I was thinking it was dismissed, driving around like, well, no, wasn't dismissed. Coming with me. It's like, okay, guess so. Here, let me fiddle down around there, make sure there's nothing in there. Well, there is, but it's not that kind of gun. Anyway, but regardless, you know, the Eddie Murphy thing. What is this? What is, you know, they really do that stuff. They don't do that, but they, you know, anyway, it's kind of embarrassing. I didn't have to spread the butt cheeks, you know, where they look inside. That's another thing. They also do that sometimes in stabilization wards. But I did have to spend 17 hours in jail over a school zone ticket that I thought was paid. Now I'm seeking another lawyer for something else, and it's so I'm doing like some extra work right now. Anyway, we're headed back past the suburbs of Fort Worth. Right now we're in McKinney, so we're going to be heading back. These are actually pretty good. They're Jacqueline steak bites. So what you do is you pour them in your hand like this. And it's like a little piece of steak right here. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pretty good. That's where I used to live right over there. Very nice place. Luxury apartment. All right, so they're kind of upset with me. Let me tell you about this dog hair business, because a lot of these people, they're going to want their house cleaned. They're going to want dog hair removed, and it's pretty tough, especially if you're dealing with wood floors. You're going to have to get a special device that actually will scrape the dog hair, or actually catches the dog hair. And what it does is it's a guard thing. I don't know if you get it at PetSmart or Petco or Walmart, but it actually will, almost like just like cotton, it'll pick up the dog hair. You can also get a stationary vac. So you sweep the actual dog hair into a stationary vac and it just vacuums it up. Because a lot of times the dog hair is just going to stick to the bottom of the broom, and you're just going to be pushing around dog hair for a long time. You're going to have to get special devices for dog hair. Didn't say anywhere in the appointment that there would be dogs or pets. It didn't say anything. It doesn't have to. No, they don't have to say it. But they might want to add dog hair removal because we would need special devices like a stationary vac. Or there's this other thing that looks like a what it is it's a dustpan kind of thing, but it's got these little, almost like these little teeth in it. So you take your broom and you can actually scrape it on that. It'll take the dog hair, and then you can bring it over to the stationary vac and get it up. Do you know who I know? Did you know that I know James Lipton? Check. I know Bradley Cooper's people. I'm not going to say I'm going to kill you and your brother. I'm not going to say that. Cooper. Like Mini Cooper. 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 You know who that is? He was trained to snipe up to a half a mile. They even have thermal scopes that look through houses. I'm not going to kill you and your brother. But I was quoting Licorice Pizza. Well, actually, I'm not quoting Licorice Pizza. That one's a little bit different. He's talking about Barbra Streisand's. I'm not talking about that. But, for real, I know they're upset about the dog hair stuff. What I tried to do, and I'll tell you specifically, because I did not get to videotape everything, because there was a lady there that was kind of like watching over. I started videotaping some of it because I knew, you want to take photos is mostly what you do. You can videotape some of it, and I videotape very little. But what you do is, okay, I got one of those, those squeegee mops, okay, that have the flat thing. I got one of those, and I put it on the floor, and then I used my feet to kind of move it around to try to gob up a lot of the dog hair, because they had Cocker Spaniels that were put in a special cage. I got video of that, by the way. And those dogs are very, eerily quiet. I was concerned. They never barked once. Not one time did they bark. Nor did they even grunt. Nor did I even hear them breathe. So these dogs were very special dogs. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Not one bark. Don't understand that. So they were very quiet, and they were very concerned when I was there. I did get video of that. So what I did was I put the I guess it's I don't know, it's a floor thing down. It's like a squeegee floor mop thing that you take the little, how you take a little, it's like a leaf of, it's like liquid, and it comes out of this thing, and it's wet, and then you push all four corners into the little mop thing. Well, I put that on the ground and used my feet to try to kind of get as much dog hair as I could out after I swept several times. I went through each room twice, sweeping it into piles, getting a lot of dog hair. And trust me, I did work. For 2 hours, I was sweating by the time I left. I didn't think it needed more than 2 hours because the house was pretty much clean anyway. I did pick up all the little plastic pieces in all the rooms that the kids had left, like little plastic caps and stuff. I vacuumed around that. I vacuumed around the mattress. I vacuumed that one room. I vacuumed the kids' room. I guess it was dirty clothes or whatever. I put that on a shelf because I didn't know I was in charge of the laundry service. I didn't say anything about laundry. So I put that on the shelves. I went out to the garage several times to empty the vacuum because the vacuum was completely full. So I emptied the vacuum several times. Yeah, it was like 2 hours of constant cleaning. I also cleaned all the toilets by hand. I didn't use just my hand, but I used a rag. I cleaned all the toilets using the special all-purpose spray. And that was all toilets in the house. So I cleaned the toilets in every room. I also cleaned the bathtub in the main bedroom, and I cleaned the bathtub and the toilet in the upstairs bathroom between the two bedrooms. I did clean the girls' room, but I had to vacuum around that, and I had to vacuum around that area. So I cleaned almost every room that I could. The vacuum I had to empty it out and then get it going again because it shut off on me in the immediate, in the middle of vacuuming. But she sent a message saying I didn't clean anything, and that's not true. That's not true at all. My hands have chemical stuff all over them. I've been sweating. I cleaned. Other than detailing the entire house, that would take like 10 hours or something, And my allot time was only 4-hour time between 10 to 11. From my allot time was between 10 to 3. So it was only 10 to 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It was like a 5-hour allot time. So anyway, another thing I did too is I changed the app so it wasn't going more than 50 miles. Because I drove almost 70 miles to do that cleaning, by the way, which I think is wrong too. But anyway, we'll have to see. But I did get some footage. But next time when you do this kind of stuff, a note to the person that does house cleaning: get a photo of every room before you leave. Actually, what you want to do is photo every room before you clean, and then photo every room after you clean. That way, if they try to report you, you can see this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looked like afterwards. And that's probably what I should have done. But all I did was do a little bit for the show, so I got video, a little bit for the show, and that was about it. But how she came back so soon and said that I didn't do anything, I don't know. There's one internal camera. So if she was looking through one internal camera, or when I left, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go get Linda. Really stupid place to do that, because when you come in through that ramp right there, that's a 30-mile drop-off point right there. That's like a big-time speed zone. Surprisingly, he didn't get it right there. He was going about 50. right over here is what's known as lazy ranch wear. It's where you buy clothing here. There she is, Miss Linda. The photo of Noah Moran. Yeah, I've seen that photo. Hey, they've got a little thing right here. Okay, anyway. So she's gonna tell me about her day, and I'm gonna tell about my day. All right.
Oh, look at the nice area over here, sweetheart.
What area? Oh, it is nice. Yeah. Oh, it's like a golf course. Or it's not a golf course, a putting course is what I meant to say. I bet you could putt on that. Oh, you know what? I bet it used to be a putting thing. Or maybe it's just AstroTurf.
Hayden, spelled with the E.
Oh, it's like your maiden name, your mom's maiden name. Only it's spelled differently. Hayden. All right, let's go.
Something's gotta go.
Okay, I was thinking about trying out one of these free bacon burgers right here. And it's a Southwest bacon double burger. And all you gotta do is get French fries, a medium fry, and a medium drink. And we could split it down the middle and have it for lunch today, or late lunch. Give it a try?
Yeah, of course.
All right, we'll give that a try, and then we can vlog it.
Change back without a calculator. I'm just not good at taking tests on the computer.
I guess a 32-ounce Coca-Cola and just do a medium fry, and then I'll give you the coupon.
Can you add pickles on the burger? Is that all free?
Yeah, and this is going to be for the free Southern Bacon Double Burger, but I do want extra pickles.
I don't know if it comes with
I don't know if it comes with pickles, but just put extra pickles on it. Oh, look at that bird.
it. Can I get a name for the footer?
Yeah, just put it under JC.
Oh, what does come on it? Real quick. Thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. What comes on it?
Southern bacon.
I can't read it. Hold on.
It's a double. Southern
Monterey
style,
Jack
pickles,
cheese,
onion,
bacon.
crunchy slaw, bacon, Monterey Jack cheese, and two all
Ooh,
beef
that
patties
sounds
and
good.
American cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Did you
nice.
get the amount that he said though?
Okay, next time. I gotta figure this shit. How does this shit hurt? Ow. Hurt all this. Hey, I'm a ketchup person.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Extra
I used to work at Whataburger. All right, cool. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. So after everything, it comes to $5.50 as long as a coupon. You can see they deducted the $9.19. Deducted that off, so everything comes to $5.50. And that includes the burger, which we're going to vlog in a minute.
Hey.
Here he is, all nice and shiny. All right, time for our Whataburger vlog. Where's the light?
I'm sorry, baby. Come on, dear. Help me out.
All right, so the Whataburger, and this is the double bacon. So that's what they're giving away for free right now. $5.50 if you have the coupon that comes in the mail. These are, of course, the French fries. There's Kitty. And there's the double bacon with also the ketchup. And, of course, the drink.
32-ounce drink.
32-ounce drink right there. Kitty's
This is a medium.
approving of everything. So you get it all for $5.50 if you have the coupon, which they send in the mail. So, okay.
Can't forget the ketchup. Spicy ketchup. Sean, those
And-
spicy ketchups
right.
have different numbers on it.
Okay.
Supposedly it's different spiciness.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where's the numbers at?
Right over there it says 3.
Let me see. I didn't notice that.
That's what somebody had said. I
Oh, it
read
does say
online.
3. You can't really see it though. Oh, wait, hang on.
Barely.
It does say 3 something else though.
Oh, this says 2.
Oh, it does say a 3 at the bottom.
That says a 2.
Let me see. That's the level of spicy.
That's what I read. I don't know if it's true.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. And
Or
then
it could
this
be
one
the
has-
manufacturing company.
The manufacturing company does something. Okay. What do you think about that, Kitty?
Unwrapped.
And I am wearing an appropriate hat for the actual vlog. This is the Whataburger hat right here that you can purchase online and under their merchandise.
So this is a double Whataburger Southern Bacon Double. It has coleslaw.
It has coleslaw on it.
Have
we
you
want
ever
to
had
show.
a
We want
burger
to
with
show all
coleslaw?
of it. Yeah, right there. I haven't, but we want to show. Kind of pull over this way right here. This is what it kind of looks like. Oh yeah, that's interesting.
But we added pickles.
Yeah, and there is
Pickles.
bacon. You can see the bacon right there.
Oh yeah, and American cheese.
And American cheese, all the goodies, and pickles. There's pickles too. And this is one of the French fries, which actually is cooked with vegetable oil. They use vegetable oil on it. So if you're a vegetarian, you can have the French fries. Pretty good.
Okay.
It's not bad. This is Coca-Cola.
May I have the first bite?
Oh yeah, go for the first bite. Linda's going in. Harmon Dobson's dream. She is holding it with 2 hands. He's the creator of Whataburger and the two-handed burger. So what do you think? All right, I'm gonna try a bite. Oh, maybe not. I have to get permission.
Let me get a knife.
She's the mama cat. She is getting a knife, so we are making a document. I am trying the French fries, which are actually quite delicious. It's going for the split in the middle. Thank you, Lord, for the food.
Yes, thank you, Jesus.
I'm keeping us all together. Just thank you. The name is important, Jesus. Yeah, I just lurched onto the. Yeah, we got some of this napkin, which means I passed service. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the inside right here. That's the actual inside of the burger. Now, one thing I do at Whataburger is I'll actually dip it in the sauce, just like that. It doesn't matter if it's spicy or hot. You have the end of it right here. It's very common to do for the Whataburger.
As Texans, a lot of states don't have Whataburger. I'm the
One of our teachers. And this is a cheat day when we're actually cheating on our diet because we're just being healthy. We have had a couple hot dog days too. It was just a hot dog, you know. I'm gonna say it's a pretty good burger for Southwest Double Bacon. This is actually gonna be hard to resist. It's actually a pretty tasty burger. They have coleslaw on it. It does come with the meat patties and the bacon, as well as you said, American cheese. And I would say get spicy hot ketchup, which is a level 3, is what we're learning now.
I don't think it has any mayo or mustard because it's in the coleslaw. Sorry, Kitty, but you gotta go.
We're splitting the burger. But it's not 50-50. It's 100% my side of the burger and 100% her side of the burger.
Oh, sweet. No.
It's something you have to understand in marriage. It's always 100-100.
Here,
A little bit right there.
Kitty. Sorry. 0% for you.
Kitty was kicked out. Well, he was lifted off the table. Not exactly kicked out, but.
He's got his water. He has his food.
Linda, I like the way she chews. Sometimes they say that when you really love someone, you love to watch them chew. I'm just joking. All right, we'll see y'all next time. And thank you, Jesus, for everything, especially Whataburger. Nolan Ryan, is his name Nolan Ryan? He was a pitcher for Texas Ranger. He did many Whataburger commercials. One more thing with the ketchup there.
Oh, Ryan.
His name was Nolan Ryan?
No, that was at the barbecue place.
Oh yeah, he's a pitcher for the old pitcher. He was a retired pitcher for the Texas Ranger baseball. Texas Ranger,
But what about Whataburger?
Major League Baseball. No, he did Whataburger.
He was at the Whataburger.
He wasn't at there. He did do some at Whataburger. He did
Did he?
commercials, nationwide commercials. Yeah.
Ooh, this
Nolan
is
Ryan.
spicy.
Yeah, he was the fastest. Well, he had the fastball record, won it for a while.
Well, remember, my fifth cousin is P.B. Reese's.
Oh yeah, her fifth cousin is Pee Wee Reese's. That was the cat jumping up over there. Let me see its tail. Pee Wee Reese's. Okay, cool.
L.A. Dodgers.
L.A. Dodgers, awesome. All right.
See y'all later.
So I have been watching The Last of Us. It's actually an HBO series. It's very, very good. I recommend it.